most of the rooms in here you'll see are art galleries that check out. They have a room and they put their art up. We do a TV show in San Francisco where that's art based. So we go around to galleries, interview artists and art collectors, dealers, and things like that. And then sometimes we'll have a stage and we'll do panels. Does anyone want to be on TV? We'll ask you a couple questions if you're into it.
All right, you got 5 minutes.
We'll do it quick. We'll do it quick. Whoever wants to go, just go sit in the seats.
No, I am not going. A TV show.
Quiet on the set. I'm gonna do our intro. All right, welcome to What Is Art Live. We have some distinguished young art collectors here. The future of the art. All right. So are you guys here with the what is it called? The Little Collectors?
Yeah.
That's called? Okay. So I'm guessing you guys are the Little Collectors. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who do I have to my left right here? Tommy. So tell me about your art collection. What?
My favorite painting is the Mona Lisa.
Oh, the Mona Lisa. Awesome. We have a Mona Lisa in here. What about you? Do you have a favorite artist or artwork out there?
I like the little house one. The little houses.
Oh, little
from
houses.
Little Collector, I think they're talking.
Oh, there's some little houses over there. Oh, we'll go have a look. I haven't gone in their room yet. I'll go check it today. What's that? You seem excited to tell me something.
Sweet Home.
Sweet Home.
Oh, Home Sweet Home is the title. That's a good one. That's a good title. Are you just collectors or do some of you make art as well?
Oh, yeah. I make art.
Oh, you all make art. Okay, great. Well, I look forward to seeing some of your art in the future. All right, thank you. Our TV show is called What Is Art Live? How about, can you guys, 1, 2, 3, all say, What is Art Live?
What is Art Live?
All right. Thank you so much. All right, enjoy yourselves at the fair. All right, here we are, day 3 of ArtPadSF. Woo!
There he is.
We're here with the Wolf Report. Ooh. So, Stephen Wolf, day 3, what's going on?
You said you were going to ask questions
That's a
with content, like
what's
some
going
way
on?
to like give me a start. Like
First things first, you haven't shaved since you got here, have you?
That's true, but I have
Yeah.
showered, so let's get
Okay,
that on
good.
the table
Well,
first.
yeah.
It didn't involve going in the pool.
Good to
so
know.
everything's good down there. Day 3. Okay. Day 3, like there's just basically it's like entropy. There's a general like loss of like serious energy in this gallery, and it's sort of kind of diving closer towards a level of total dysfunction. So I have been here. I am interacting with everybody. I'm actually not drinking that much, but what I've noticed strangely is that nobody wants to really buy art at this fair. They want to take pictures of art and take that home as a substitute.
Is that a new way of collecting, maybe?
I think that's a new way of
That's how
collecting.
you collect.
Yeah, because the purpose of art is no longer to like hold it, treasure it, and learn from it. It's to photograph it, upload it, and have the sort of online experience that comes with that, either through Instagram or Tumblr. And like that's like the fuel for that whole theatrical experience that they're having. So, it's very weird. It's kind of like, relatively new experience for me. And I happen to have works that are super photogenic. They really reproduce easily and they transmit their message very quickly. So I'm sitting here watching people do that all day.
I mean, it's not anything new, right? The idea of like photographing as a form of capture and possession is like a classic, at least colonialist thing. So I can't believe it's taken this long to trickle down.
I think often people have not been allowed to photograph stuff for copyright reasons. I'm letting it happen because I figure like there's this, things are going to get circulated, but people don't actually even like attach the name of the artist to the picture. It's just out there, which is okay. It's detached from its origin. It's totally open to interpretation, and nobody cares. It's in the public sphere.
To some extent, though, that is still publicity, because then if the image spreads far enough so that it becomes recognizable, and then they see the original still, if someone would buy art, that might still excite them.
Yeah.
It could somehow come back to you.
It could circulate back to either me or the artist, and that would be very good. And basically that's why I let it happen. And it fuels itself. But that's basically the experience I'm having with people, and that's their experience. It's totally changed, and this couldn't be more different from last year. I mean, I would say people are photographing at 10 times the number that they were from last year, which is not what I think of doing when I go into an art fair booth.
So do you think we have to come up with or you have to come up with a different structure, a different way of doing business?
What I'd really like to do is, on behalf of the artists, monetize the online experience. And it's not like, oh, why you have to monetize everything? That's a whole free space and blah blah blah. But it's in order for me to participate in that free space, I actually have to hire someone to do it because I'm too busy. I would love to hang around and write fun stuff, on Twitter and Tumblr and whatever, and with images, but I just don't have time. I have to sell this stuff. So in order to, so therefore I have to actually turn it into a business, which sounds cruddy, but that's the nature of it. So that's what I've learned here this week.
There's a strange thing, because with music, right, there's ASCAP, and even on YouTube, if they detect that you've used someone else's song, the royalties are automatically filtered away from your account and to that artist, and that's how ads wind up on a lot of people's videos that they post that aren't from the original content creator. But with the realm of art and imagery, there's nothing like that. There's no company that's monitoring for usage of your images and work. So that might be something someone should try to concoct in some way. Some algorithm that detects the image and then knows its origin, and if it's getting used,
you get charged for it.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. That would be awesome, and I think the software is probably out there. It'll be interesting to see if somebody's willing to go for it. The other thing I noticed is that there's an organization called Paddle 8 that goes, I think they go around and they, and I learned this at the, I know about them a little bit, but I learned it at the technology panel here at ArtPadSF 2013. What they do is they go around to different auctions around and they highlight things, and I think for a fee will take your auction item and circulate it all over the place, as a kind of way of promoting it and getting people from wherever to bid on it that wouldn't have known Christie's was having an auction. Right. And I thought to myself, where is the business that's going to panoptically scour galleries all over the world and artist websites, but let's call it galleries because they're exhibitions, pluck out images from those exhibitions, say hey, for 15% or 10%, we will repost this everywhere and send it for you, and if you sell it through one of our sales, boom, we get a cut. Where's that business? That seems like it could happen.
Yeah, no, seems like a possibility for sure.
Inspiring entrepreneurs, pay attention.
Yeah, seriously.
This is just 3 beers to the wind, I got a $4 million idea. Want to hear it? I'm going to tell all of you.
This is the most substantive, probably, Wolf Report we've ever had.
Oh my God, yeah. Indeed. Yeah, exactly. I wrote a short story while I was here. I have been very busy.
All right, well, I think that's pretty much, that's good.
Yeah, that was great.
Way too much.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe
Just a nipple.
I got to sell this stuff now.
Yeah.
All right, our ideas, don't touch. All right, thank you. Wolf Report, we got one more day coming.
Yeah, man.
We love you.
All right, Wolf Report Day 3.
All right, here we are. What is our live? We've got Maria Jensen.
Maria Jensen, the director of the fair? What's your title?
What is Art Live, benefactor?
Yes, I am a benefactor of What is Art Live. That is really what I do.
And she also directs an art fair.
I don't really know. My title is Lover of Frog.
Frog lover,
Yeah.
Maria
This
Jensen.
frog has some really nice contour. I just realized this.
Yeah, we're happy.
Yeah.
We're happy you brought
This
it out
frog is
again.
starting to make
this
me
year.
very
You're able to
happy.
get the frog
I'm
back
getting
in
very
the
happy
show.
touching this frog. I love this frog. It's he's my man.
Maria.
Oh, sorry.
How's the fair going? Let's not get froggy
Okay,
over here.
can you tell that I'm just exhausted? Although this is what, day 2 or 3?
Three.
Day
Oh, day 3.
We made it through
Day
2
three,
already.
day
Yeah,
three,
Saturday.
day three,
How?
day
We
3.
did it.
We did it. Yeah, this
So
has been
far.
awesome. This has been awesome. So everyone's happy. I've made the rounds. I talked to all the exhibitors, vendors.
Everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy.
I haven't heard anyone complain. Have you?
Great.
Any complaints?
actually,
No, we haven't
people
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
gotten a lot of really great feedback.
Yeah, no, I'm happy.
Yeah, the programming is awesome. It seems everyone
Everything,
thinks,
yeah.
and we feel it is as well.
Right.
Best
don't
year
know.
ever?
Well, yes, I would say this is the best year ever. Would you
Best
say it's
year
the best
ever.
year ever? I would say it's
That's
the
what
best
I've
year
seen.
ever because you guys actually have a room this year. So that's like,
Yeah, we're loving that.
that
We're
is
living it
really
up.
exciting.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
I went there looking for you and you weren't
Oh,
there.
yeah.
But I like the fact that you guys put all those stripes and made it look tricked it out. So
Yeah,
that's
That's our
awesome.
set.
Sure.
That's our
Yeah,
set.
so everything's been great. I mean, I'm happy with the turnout. A lot of good footwear being seen here. A lot of nice tattoos.
Yeah.
This is tattoo day at ArtPad.
I noticed that.
swing on
yeah, a lot
by.
of sleeves swinging
If you've
around.
got a sleeve, you get in for free.
Sleeves are in for free. You heard it the day after.
So,
Tomorrow can be sleeve day too. I think I'm gonna get a sleeve.
get one.
Yeah.
A
Get
couple
one.
of sleeves. Yeah.
There should be some tattooing going out on the. Cool. That might
that-
be a little too Burning Man
That would have been
style,
last
though.
year.
Yeah,
that
they
would
would
have
have
been
done
last
that.
year. See, we've cleaned up our act.
Do you miss those Black Rock people this year?
No, we've married up. Really, essentially, we divorced well.
I gotta say, our job's gotten harder ever since you
Have divorced well.
Yeah, divorced well.
And how
Yeah.
has your job gotten more difficult?
Who are we supposed to make fun of now? Everybody here's cool. Oh no, we did it. Sorry.
Oh, I got it. As I look around and take in the crowd, I think you're right.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
leopard print with
There's
neon mohawks.
no, but you know what's happening at night that I just found out?
What?
It's something that should be stamped out. It's something called silent disco. Have you ever,
Disco?
or silent frisco, where you wear headsets and you listen to whatever music you like, and another person wears headsets, but you're dancing, but nobody hears the music. You only hear it's a private experience.
You dance into your own.
You dance
That's
into your own
kind
world.
of awesome.
That's
Oh,
well.
man.
I
What
mean,
time is that going
if you're
on? We
from
gotta get- we
Indiana,
gotta get
I would say
that.
that's some hot stuff.
That's some hot
But-
stuff.
But I mean, it's just like, so people are in a courtyard and they have hula hoops and they do all kinds of things, and it's like they're in their own world. And
That sounds like Burning Man stuff.
yeah, but that happens after hours. It has nothing to do with so much the official ArtPad programming. So I
What
just want
time
to
is
make
that
that
happening?
clear distinction there.
After hours ArtPad.
Eddie
10
goes.
o'clock at night.
10.
Okay.
But it's
Might be
actually
past my
worth
bedtime.
coming. See, if you're a person that likes a little bit of Schadenfreude with your art fair, like a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
Like you want to look
I'll
at
take
the art, but you want a little Schadenfreude, just a little something that goes, aha.
That's good for TV.
Better them than
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
I would make it a point of checking out Silent Frisco.
Silent Frisco.
Yeah.
Silent Frisco.
Let's do
Right.
it.
You should check it out.
Well-
So I'm so glad that you guys took time to talk to me.
We're
and-
super happy to talk to you.
Yeah,
I
most
think-
certainly. Maybe we'll do a
Yeah,
follow-up.
maybe
at the
tomorrow
last
we'll
day.
catch up an ending, you know?
Yeah.
Catch me around 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
be sitting over there with like 2 Drambuie drinks.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We already had about 4 today, so.
Oh yeah, you're looking
Yeah,
good,
good.
man.
I gotta get started.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you. What is
All
Art
right, we
Live?
love Maria. We're gonna hug
Yeah,
her. Let's
Maria.
sandwich
Yeah.
her.
Oh,
Hug
and
it.
the frog.
Put the frog in there.
I know. This frog makes me happy. I didn't realize it until now. Yes, he's got quite a nice little paunch too. Yes, we should find him right about midnight after we've had about 4 or 5 or 10
he plays
Drambuies.
sweet music after
And maybe
midnight.
something else.
Size of that thing.
And then we just like really get into the frog. Oh wait, but it's like this.
You gotta strum it.
No. Look.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta grab his junk. Get it,
That's gonna be the last picture.
All right, here we are. What is Art Live? I'm here with a fellow CC, another lover of alliteration, Chrissy Crawford from Little Collectors. Chrissy, what do you do?
So we work with established contemporary artists to create contemporary art specifically for kids, and then we do very affordable prints of the work.
Define very affordable.
So every print is available online, and every print starts at $40 no matter who the artist is, and they're all signed in limited edition.
What are the editions usually?
The editions depend on the size. So 8 by 10 is an edition of $250, 11 by 14 is an edition of $150, and 20 by 24 is an edition of $50. And a portion of all proceeds goes to RxArt, which installs original art in hospitals.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you said you work with artists that make work specifically for kids. Is that true, or is their work already sort of geared towards kids? Is their practice something that just like is kid friendly in a way,
It's
or
a
something?
little bit of both. It depends on the artist. A lot of artists that we work with are actually very adult, edgy, contemporary artists, and we'll ask them to do something for kids, and that's the only thing we give them. So it's
Right.
really fun to see what they come up with.
Right.
Some of the work
Right.
is a bit more challenging, some of the work is a little more straightforward, but a lot of it reminds them of their childhood. Like Matthew Cardin, he grew up in the 70s in the valley outside of LA, and his two favorite things when he was little were Matchbox cars and fast food restaurants. So he combined them, and it's called Fast Cars, Fast Food.
Awesome. Cool.
Thanks.
No, that feels
Bit of
SoCal to me.
nostalgia.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
great. Also, I was wondering, did you ever have to shut an artist down? Did they ever make something for kids and you were like, that's not for kids?
Yes.
Really?
There was one time, I'd rather not say because the artist will know exactly what I'm referencing. It
Right.
was something that was very adult. We didn't quite understand why we wanted sexy child art.
Gotcha.
I feel like though I like the idea we're introducing children to fine art, but I still feel like because so much content of fine art is adult themed, there must be a roadblock they hit pretty quick where if they're, oh well, my child is interested in this piece by such and such an artist, how do you negotiate if you educate them further on that artist that then they're very quickly going to run into non-kid safe stuff? Is there
It depends on the parent. We have a art educational section to our site as well, and it's called Art 101. And it's all written and designed for children. So we do artist bios, we do definitions of movements in art and art terms, and we actually use a lot of very challenging artists. So we have one on Tracy Emin, we have one on Damien Hirst, and we explain what they do, but from a point of view where kids can understand.
Right. Sounds great.
I want to
Sounds
hear
fantastic.
Tracy Emin explained from a point of view kids
I
can
know.
understand. That sounds really great.
She does installation, or she does, personal autobiographical sketches, and her work
She sure
is very
does. Right.
autobiographical.
And how is ArtPad treating you?
It's been great. It's been fantastic. Everyone's been really nice. The energy's great. We have learned we need to stay open late, though.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a big takeaway because it gets crowded.
Yeah. Maybe we should try that.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, thanks so much. It was great having the kids in today. Having the kids on the show was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. Good.
Yeah, that was great.
The inspired children.
Yeah.
All right, the beautiful and friendly Chrissy Crawford. Come see Little Collector.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.
All right, here we are. What is Art Live? Cristina here with Arn Gunnier. Like an ear? Not like a gunner, a gunnier.
Yes.
That's the last.
I'm sure I butchered that. And we've got John Zarabel. We are here celebrating mojitos and the release of a book. What do you got going on?
That's right. It's a 264-page book that
a lot of pages.
spans my career pretty much. So about 25 years of painting. And we are here at ArtPad, and I show at Marks and Savitero, so I have some work also in booth 14. And with us we have wonderful John Zarabel, who wrote the main essay for the book. Maybe John wants to say a little bit about that.
Well, I was working at SF MoMA. I was curating then, when now I've moved over to academia, but I was friends with Arn Gunner, and she showed me her work, and I was totally amazed by it. I thought it was fantastic stuff. And when she said she was doing the book and she needed some folks to write essays, she asked me if I would be willing to take it on, and I said, yeah. I didn't realize how long I would write about it, because as it turns out, like, I'm really passionate about landscape painting, and Arn Gunner's work is fantastic, so I just kept writing, and so it became not just one of many essays, but the biggest, baddest essay.
From curating and moved over to academia. Do you
Yeah.
see like a massive, vivid difference between what you engage with in either position?
Well, working in the museum, you have to deal with artworks, and working in in academia, you have to deal with students, right? So, the art becomes virtual, and the audience becomes much more real.
Cool. And landscape paintings, is that your primary stock and trade, or?
It's always the base, but they're very manipulated and very worked, so they don't look very much like actual landscapes. In the end, it's very much about the material and all the process of painting. And sometimes people will come in the middle of the painting into my studio and say, oh, but it looks so pretty right now. Why don't you leave it like this? But when the paintings are in that stage, they're very boring to me. I think the real beauty of them begins with the drama when I start tearing things apart and putting them back together in a way.
And do you draw from reality and then distort it with your own influence, or is it from your mind?
It's mostly from my mind. I work a lot also in the summer as an outdoor guide. So I take people around. I'm from Iceland, so I go back to Iceland in the summer and we do a lot of hiking. And somehow that just seeps in and I take it with me. And I mean, I take snapshots, but they're not that excellent by any stretch of the imagination. It's much more. And I think the longer I work, it becomes so much more somehow very internal, almost how I internalize the landscape and deliver it to
I hear everyone from Iceland knows Bjork. Do you know her?
She's a friend of a friend, yes.
Well, if you want to, extend that network to us, we'd be glad. Well, thank you very much for talking with us, and good luck with your book. Thanks for the mojito. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so the complete demo, I'll explain a little bit about the lock first, because it's important. So let me get the door open to show you. These pockets has a key. Yeah. There's a piece of legislation in the United States called the American Disabilities Act. This is a really important set of laws that came into effect in the early 90s. There's been 3 major civil movements in the history of the United States. The first one was women's suffrage, the next one was civil rights, and the third was the American Disabilities Act. And what's interesting about the American Disabilities Act is that it really dictates how we move through spaces completely, how fast a door can close, where mirrors can be, how heavy a door can be, like everything. Every aspect of your egress and entrance is controlled. Because of that, and because of fire code as well, almost all of the hardware on the institution is kind of like this. It's a lever lock. And the lever lock does 2 things. One, regardless of your mobility status, you can get this open, no matter what. The second is, if there's a fire, the fire hose can't get snagged in the handle anymore. Because of that, and because of the fire code and because of the ADD stuff, most places like this, they have to have something called single action egress, which means that no matter how many locks are on the door, one action when you're on the inside and need to get out gets rid of them all. So there's 2 locks right now, both are opened. Because of that, it's an inherent weakness in the security of the door, which is what I'm going to be showing people how to do today. This is called an under the door tool, and what it basically does is it snakes up, it comes around to this side, and then you pull down, and it pulls the handle. I'm going to show you how to do that.
All right.
So let's go outside. And I'll show you how to do it. So this is a really simple, elegant tool, and it's very effective.
And I could build one of these myself.
Well, you could try. It would be pretty tough because it's like this is really like special steel because it has it can bend, but it snaps back. But you could potentially do it. And there's definitely plenty of information on YouTube about how this all works, as you can imagine. All right. So the first is you hold the string on your left and this on your right. You got to poke it through the door, which takes a little bit of pushing, but then it pops in. So the next is, you want to keep this line perpendicular to the door. So you don't want to come in at an angle like this or like that.
Okay.
So you keep it straight and keep the string close to it. Once you're there, you rotate up, and then you push it through some more, and you wait and you listen. You hear the metal hit the door. After you do that, you rotate to the left. You hear a clank. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
And then you put your head on the door. The head's the thing that actually opens the door up. And then you pull, and the door opens.
Wow. Holy smokes.
You want to give it a try?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Okay, so hook on the left.
So get down first.
Get down.
Yeah, hold that on your left.
Okay.
Then push it through.
Break in.
Good. Put it down on the ground. There you go. Good.
Okay.
And make sure you can manipulate it through. Good. Keep the string kind of close over and keep that perpendicular.
Okay.
There you go. Good. Now rotate to the right. Good. Switch the grip. Come over on the top. Good.
Okay.
Now push it in more.
Good.
And then you hear it on the door.
Yep.
Put your head on the door. Good. And now rotate to the left. Oh, you went too far.
Went too far.
So remember, like physics, like a little motion here translates to a giant motion up there.
Okay. So
find the wood, push it in.
push it in.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then rotate to the left. Keep going. You got it. You hear it?
Yeah.
So now pull this, and now pull the string and push in with your head.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, I'm locked out.
All right, so start again. No big deal.
No big deal. I'd be arrested by now. But
Oh, heavens no. In the United States, people don't know anything, especially in California.
oh, I think I failed.
No, you didn't fail. Hey, easy. Don't. You gotta think positive.
Okay,
So bring this closer.
Bring this closer.
Rotate to the left.
Rotate to the left.
Start again, because I couldn't again. Good. Good. Now pull. You got it.
Hey, you got it. But
No, you did it. Good job, Chris.
Thanks, Lucas.
You're welcome.
Never trust an artist. You learned it here. I apologize.
No problem.
Artist, locksmith, and that is Lucas Mergita, artist, locksmith extraordinaire, showing us how to break into rooms.
Hi.
All right, here we are in the ArtPad offices. We got an experimental musician here with Pesha, the room manager, and do you know the artist's name?
His name is Eric.
His name is Eric. So we'll figure out the rest of that later. All right.
He's from Maine.
From Maine. Okay. So let's have a listen.
With JD Beltran.
JD.
Artist.
And here I am, honored to be with Tim Sullivan and Chris Carente.
Hey, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on.
The list is epic. How do we describe JD?
Totally.
Artist,
Yeah.
curator.
What's going on
general
with
awesome
you?
person.
With you and the San Francisco Arts Commission? What's your title there? Oh, yeah.
President.
President.
Move over, Barack. We got JD.
President JD. I had no idea. Hey, where's Sebastian today? We've had him on the show before, and the camera loves him.
Sebastian's home making art.
Oh, beautiful. That's good.
Totally.
That's good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I assume he's got plenty
certainly.
of display opportunities.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
he actually
definitely.
has. He's already, by the way, one of his pieces is displayed just a block over in the PUC building. They bought one of his photographs for their collection.
Whoa!
I know! It's like on the 30th floor or something like that. So he's probably out there. He's in the dark room.
I'd take it. Any floor.
Any floor. Any floor at all.
So how are you liking ArtPad?
It's
How's it working
awesome.
out?
It's
Yeah.
awesome. It's you couldn't have asked for a nicer day.
Yeah. It's
You
beautiful.
even have an entire street fair that's centered around it. That's preventing
true.
people from getting here.
Right.
No, but this is definitely the happening place, especially
Cool.
that synchronized swimming. What was that about? That was incredible.
Purely festive.
Yeah, it seems like they do it every year too. That's like
That's a tradition.
ArtPad tradition. So have you been at the other art fair, art market?
I have yet to go.
You have yet to go. Okay, I was going to ask you how you liked it.
Did you go?
We haven't made it this year, sadly.
Yeah, we're here in our room.
Well, I just went to the most incredible, probably second to ArtPad, the best art show, and that was the SFAI MFA show.
Yeah! Woo! Currency. Congratulations to Chris.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna go there. I got an MFA. I got it today. I graduated this morning. I'm pretty drunk this afternoon. So, thank you.
Call him Master from now on.
Right, Master Carente.
Master
Would you rather
Sensei?
have Master Chris?
I would only Sensei Carente.
Maybe.
Master's
Yeah,
good at
there's a
that.
rhyme there.
Yeah.
Sensei Carente.
Sensei's good.
Ding, the light bulb.
No, that show was, I agree. What a great show.
Oh yeah, it
So
looks
proud of
amazing. great space.
I feel like the space actually overwhelmed the art, so I don't know.
I thought that was gonna happen, but I don't know. It worked for me. Maybe, but it was also so crowded last night
that's
that a
true.
lot of the space was kind of covered with just like human bodies. So
That's true.
Which is very
it's hard to tell. Yeah. So that's always a positive.
And your work great.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed. Indeed.
All right, back on you, away from me. JD, you wear so many hats. How do you do it? How do you have time?
Oh,
I'm tired thinking about it.
I think it's a matter of just having a kid. Having a kid teaches you time management.
Right.
You know
right.
that?
Yeah.
You
no.
know that?
You do. You gotta learn how to juggle all that. It's
Yeah,
true. It's
you
true.
totally-
Indeed.
So I'll just knock some broad up and suddenly I'll figure it all out.
Yes, that's the strategy.
Yeah, that's the way.
Noted.
No, I'm trying to think. There was someone who actually told me that. They said that Francis Ford Coppola, it was a filmmaker, Kaveh Zahedi.
Yeah.
Kaveh
Love him.
Zahedi
Right,
told
he's
me
great.
that Francis Ford Coppola told him when he was his protege, because I guess he had taught, that the best thing he ever did was to have a kid, because then he really was forced to think about the importance of how he spent his time, and also to learn how to sacrifice a lot of things.
Right.
Because
right.
like when you're on your own, you kind of
Whatever.
forget it.
Burger King every day.
Exactly. So interesting.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
true.
No, that is
It's totally
that is
true.
actually fantastic, and I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of times you maybe would hear the opposite or something.
No, I think
You
that's
know?
true. But I've seen other parent artists be so incredibly productive, and I think it really does. You end up just, thinking through your days in such a more structured way
Right.
that you're forced to think about than if you just sort of had this free-flowing time. I think that's totally true. Because, for me, it's like, okay, childcare, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I have to pick him up at childcare at 6 o'clock. I have to get everything I need to, be done somewhere in between there.
Well, you might have heard it here first. You want to get better at life? Have a kid.
I remember always being afraid to be an artist. I felt like I couldn't be an artist. Like it was something that, it was like a bad move.
Right.
And there were definitely people around me who kind of instilled that in me. And I feel like when I had, when my daughter came into the world, that's when I decided, okay, I better now do
Right.
what I really want to do with my life.
Exactly.
Even though when you have a kid,
That's
you're
totally
supposed to
it.
buckle down and
No,
maybe
you're right.
make money or something. I was
Right,
like,
right.
no, I better do the thing I really
That you
want to
really
do.
wanna do.
Because I have to
Because your time is limited.
Exactly, and I want to show this, this
Right.
other person, that you can do what you want to do. You don't have to be.
That's true. That's
I don't
true.
know,
You're
guided by the
you
monitor.
kind of feel like you have to be a little more responsible for what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because
I
you
think
have,
so.
you have your daughter critiquing you.
Right? Yeah, you're right. And they do. They do.
They totally do.
So JD, your son is heavily involved in the arts at a very early
He
age.
is.
How old is he now?
He's 9.
He's 9.
Yeah.
Are you afraid that when he turns 13, he's gonna pick up the football?
I'm not afraid at all. I've actually said, when he grows up, he's likely going to be working at Goldman Sachs. So
You're hoping he's gonna be
Right.
He's going to be
Seriously.
so sick of all of his artwork, but who knows?
That's what happened to my daughter, and
Oh,
then
really?
she's come around now. 'Cause now she's 18. She's going to Pratt next year.
Fashion.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fashion? Is she going to
Look
do
at him.
fashion?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, but no, she did go through a period of loving it when she was really young, and then when she kind of was becoming a teenager, hating it and not wanting anything to do with it.
sure.
I mean, it's like she had to rebel.
Right.
She had to rebel against me, which
Absolutely.
is like rebelling against.
Right?
You
So
know,
and
the pursuit
anything
of
that
art.
you do
Yeah.
or have to do with. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Well, before we let you go, anything you want to plug? Any hot action in your life you want to let the world know about?
Hot action.
Yes.
As a matter of fact.
Okay. Well, he's not here, but
You getting unproductive? You gotta make another one or what?
I want to hear what you are going to do.
Probably jump off the bridge. No, I'm gonna get a job because I have a mountain of student loan debt, and then I'm going to make art and hustle. Just keep doing what I do. So, yeah.
Well, if it's any inspiration, I graduated in '98. When did you graduate?
2004.
Okay, I graduated in '98, so it's been this year it'll be 15 years. I'm still paying off my SFIA debt. So
Yeah.
don't let it bother you.
No, it's gonna be okay.
It'll be there.
Yeah.
And it's just,
I was born.
Think of yourself as
Forever, I'm sure.
think of yourself as a doctor. Doctors pay off their debt for like 30 years. So we're doctors of the arts.
Oh boy.
Doctors of Fine Art.
Doctors of fine art.
All right.
That's next. Yeah, that's my next All right, here we are. What is our live? Chris Critty with Gayatri Saldivar, which is an amazing name, and David Fenton. I was so close. I was, focused on that.
I'm not mad at you.
Good. Nice to meet you. So, are you just visiting the fair to see what's happening? Are you aspiring artists or curators? What's your story?
Artists.
Professional, aspiring.
Professional.
Oh yeah? You sell left and right?
Left and right.
Making it
We
rain?
go left often.
You go left?
Banking it.
That's where we go.
And what kind of work do you do?
I'm a photo illustrator, surreal as well as abstract. I print on aluminum, which yields a holographic effect. Unusual work.
Nice. Sounds good. And you?
I'm a dancer.
Dancer?
Yes.
What variety? Exactly.
Balinese dance.
What kind?
Balinese.
Balinese. What, tell me about Balinese dancing.
It's from Bali.
Yeah.
Our group just performed at the Yerba Buena Gardens right
good.
today.
Nice. So what do you think of ArtPad?
I absolutely love the vibe.
You love the vibe?
I was just at Art Market, and it was like everyone was 72 years old.
Yeah.
So I kind of really I felt like I was home right away. Visceral, cool people, more original art, and I like the vibe a lot.
So you're sincerely digging at it?
Oh, I'm loving it.
And you like the art? You think that it's a...
Absolutely, yeah.
They should hire you.
They should, especially that one gallery, Bash. I was blown away by Bash.
Yeah. Nice. I don't know if I saw Bash.
It's just below you.
You should.
Directly below.
Is it the cardboard facade out front? Is it that one?
So. He's just got very, very detailed, surreal work. I met the gallery owner, and he's really, really engaging. The gallery's great.
Are you here hustling? Because we're all hustling, right? Or here, take this, making connections. Or are you just really here to check it out?
I'm both. I mean, I always love to see new art. Genuinely, I really do. But I'm looking to find a place to, sell my wares.
And are you from the area?
Yeah, I live in Oakland.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You got a whole different art scene over there, right?
It's different than SF, but it's not like being in Kansas.
I love Oakland. I spent a lot of time there. All right, well, great. It was a pleasure to meet you both. Anything the world should know? Any exciting events related to the David Fenton?
DavidFenton.net.
.net. There it is. .com was taken or what?
.com was taken.
The bastard. I hate
The bastard.
You know, I have to say, I've got a monopoly on Chris Karenni internet things, and there's another Chris Karenni out there who's like a pretty prominent blogger, and one day he emailed me and was like, hey, why do you get everything? Like, you've got the Gmail, one of my friends tells me check out Tumblr, it's you, and I basically explained I'm 10 years younger than him, and that's as far as I could research it.
You destroyed it.
I destroyed this man, this poor blogger who like had some momentum. He's just stuck with like his weird obscure blog, and I've got everything else.
So he had a presence, and then you just fucking destroyed it.
I just came, and yeah, and I'm really dirty, so if you like Google me, you like are probably gonna see me nude or at least something like you don't want to say. Oh, this poor guy is just effing the egg. Thanks to
With the
me.
cock block?
Ruined
Do you
it.
have the cock block going on?
Yeah, I've got big time cock blocking the other Chris Karennis.
I like these stories, man.
We got it. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you both.
You too,
Enjoy
you too.
the
Good to
fair.
meet you.
Rolling? All right, here we are. What is Art Live, day 3 of ArtPadSF. I'm here with Mr. Lucky. He's a Renaissance man. He's a singer, he's a painter, and an actor. We also have Adrian. I don't know why I keep wanting to call you Ashley.
Why not?
Ashley was the last one.
Adrian, who is also a painter. We have Dee Dee, who is a performance artist / movie star. So anyway, you've been going around ArtPad. How's it been going? You see
I love
anything you
ArtPad.
Like? Yeah, it's fun, right?
It's the best fair of all.
Yeah. So you're a
wonderful.
singer. Are you going to be performing here or anything?
Why? What's your favorite song?
What's
What do
my
you wanna
favorite
hear?
song? Mac the Knife. Do it.
Anyway, yeah,
Beautiful.
I'm what's called in the business of ham. Open up the refrigerator, the light goes on, I do 15 minutes. No, otherwise, no. I do Renaissance style painting. I make people up. It's not based on photographs. I make people up and I do paintings.
All from your head.
That's right. I make them up. They're saying things to each other, and may be kind or maybe very unkind things.
Do we get to see what they're saying, or is that?
Yeah, no, that's in the title.
It's in the title.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're out there singing. Where does one get to see you sing?
Down at the Right Spot, down at the Mission.
The Right Spot.
I was singing up at Tosca the last couple of years, and now maybe there's a new place going to take it over. Maybe I'll be up there again. Bimbos. I mean, one year I sang at Lincoln Center, Burning Man, and Bimbo's New Year's Eve, all within the space of 6 months.
The
so
trifecta.
I've been around a little bit. Exactly.
No, that's awesome.
I just missed the try last week at Golden Gate Fields, as a matter of fact. But today, Orb ran out of the money. In case you're wondering, at the Preakness.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, the horse that won the Derby didn't. Anyway, back to the art.
That's funny. Last year we were asking people about the Preakness, but this year I totally forgot that it was going on. Anyway, you're a painter.
Yes,
right?
yeah. Oh,
Tell us about it.
well, I recently quit my job at Apple down in San Jose, Cupertino. And since then I've been painting, and
You quit the job at Apple to be a full-time painter.
Yeah, how do you like that?
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. Well, people buy me drinks these days. I'm not buying as many rounds, but yeah. So what I lack in money, I've made up in heart.
Beautiful. Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. So I paint kind of creepy, cute girls with lipstick and skulls
light dolls?
and what's that? Like blow-up dolls?
like blow-up dolls.
Kind of. Just add a skull and a little death in there. Sex, death.
Sex and death. People love that.
Yes,
You got it.
solid
You got it. You got to figure it out. That's what people want.
Exactly. You want to be reminded.
Yeah. Where will we see your paintings?
Well, I'm doing my own website right now, so I'm getting things in production. But
It's like a lot more artists are doing that. Just do it themselves.
yeah, well,
Cut out
I
the
worked at
middleman.
Apple, so I know how to make a website.
Right. Exactly.
She just did a beautiful website for me.
Yeah, I did his website, so I'm just gonna get the photos together, put it up online, and see how it goes.
See what happens.
Yeah, but
Cool.
it's good. It's a good process. Painting is a good and healthy thing to do, and kids should do it.
All right. Yeah, we talked to a bunch of kids today. Actually, we were helping them along in their art career, in their beginning art careers. And then we have the movie star / performance artist,
Dee Dee Lux.
Dee Dee Lux.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So you're a movie star. What movie did we see you in?
Well, the movie Shame, which came out last year, and in one coming out called The Immigrant.
Wow, those are real movies.
The Immigrant is opening at Cannes this week. It's opening up at Cannes this week, The Immigrant.
Yeah.
Great, beautiful.
Just did a photo shoot for Vanity Fair and everything else.
Yeah.
Dee Lux.
We will definitely.
She performs
look
at the Box in New York. It's the top nightclub in New York.
Fantastic.
She performs there 5 nights a week. Yeah.
So if we went and saw your
I'll do that.
performance art, what would that look like? What would that look like?
A little bizarre. Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's very artistic.
Yes.
You got me?
Yes. I mix like sexiness with bizarre and a lot of space kind of themed stuff.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And I have a website too, ddlux.com.
ddlux.com.
Yeah.
Cool. What's your Instagram?
ddlux. Yeah, everything's ddlux. You can find me.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks. It was great talking to you all.
Had some good times here.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, Timmy.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
for bringing out the big guns.
Yeah, for sure. Woo! Thank you all for being on What Is Art Live.
Take it away.
We're on. All right, here it is. Day 3.
I was gonna say day 2. I lost the day.
Oh man. Day 3, I can't even believe all the things that happened today. Like I was thinking about that little collectors thing. I thought that happened yesterday.
Yeah.
I almost thought that happened yesterday. We had the little collectors, of course the Wolf Report. We went around, we saw a lot of different things.
I'm lit. All this Drambuie's getting to my dome.
We've all had a lot of Drambuie.
A lot of Drambuie. A lot of sugar with that Drambuie too. But this has been good. What a good year thus far.
Yeah, no, it has been fantastic. I guess we'll see you tomorrow for day 4.
Yeah.
The final countdown. It's upon
Party
us.
rocking here a little bit. But
Yeah.
I'm a bit deflated. I'm drunk and the nig's lost. I don't really know what to do from here.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
But come on out if you haven't checked out ArtPad. Tomorrow's your last chance and you'll probably have missed something cool.
Come check it out. Come check us out.
Yeah.
Room 57.
57.
What is Art Live?
Ciao. Take care, enjoy the fair. Take care, enjoy the fair. Take care, enjoy the fair. ArtPad 2013.
ArtPad.